The DJI Osmo Pocket 4, the 2025 edition that's got the tech world buzzing. And trust me, once we start unpacking these rumors, you won't want to hit pause. Let's set the stage first. If you're new to the Osmo Pocket series, think of it as DJI's secret weapon for vloggers, travelers, and anyone who wants cinema quality footage without lugging around heavy gear. The original Osmo Pocket back in 2018 was a game changer. A tiny gimbal stabilized camera that shot smooth 4K video. Then came the Pocket 2 in 2020, upgrading the sensor and adding modular accessories. But the Pocket 3, oh man, that 2023 release took it to another level with its 1-inch sensor, 4K at 120 frames per second slow-mo, and that rotating touchscreen for effortless selfies and tracking. It became a must-have for content creators, racking up millions of views on YouTube reviews alone. Yet, even with all that praise, users have been clamoring for more longer battery life, better low-light performance, optical zoom instead of digital, and maybe even a pro version for serious filmmakers. Well, hold on to your hats because the leaks suggest DJI has been listening. And then some. Now, picture the scene. It's a sunny day in Barcelona, and someone spots a group testing unmarked prototypes. No DJI logos, no flashy branding. Just sleek devices being put through their paces. These images hit the internet like wildfire. First on Reddit, then exploding across X and tech forums. What do they reveal? Not one, but potentially two versions of the Osmo Pocket 4. That's right, a standard model for everyday creators and a pro variant that's built like a beast for pros. If you're thinking, wait, is this real? You're not alone. But as we peel back the layers, the evidence stacks up, and it's impossible to look away. Let's start with the standard Osmo Pocket 4. From the leaked prototypes, it looks slimmer and more refined than the Pocket 3. The gimbal head is redesigned, lighter, with improved stabilization that could handle even bumpier adventures. Imagine hiking through rugged terrain or chasing your kids around the park, and your footage comes out buttery smooth. No shakes, no jitters. The leaks point to a 1-inch CMOS sensor upgraded to around 50 megapixels. That's a massive jump in resolution, meaning sharper photos and video that pops with detail. Video specs, we're talking 6K recording at 60 frames per second, yes, 6K in a pocket-sized device. And for those epic slow-motion shots, 4K at 120 frames per second, perfect for capturing that water splash or a skateboard trick in mesmerizing detail. But here's where it gets addictive, the color science. Rumors say it'll support 10-bit D-Log-M, DJI's Pro Color profile that gives you insane dynamic range for editing. Think vibrant sunsets without blown-out highlights or dark alleys with visible shadows. Low-light performance, expected to be a huge step up, thanks to that larger sensor and better processing. And connectivity, Wi-Fi 6 for lightning-fast transfers to your phone or laptop. No more waiting ages to edit your clips. Upload in seconds and keep your workflow flying. Now pause for a second and think about the battery. One of the biggest gripes with the Pocket 3 was runtime, especially during long shoots. Leaks from FCC filings, yeah, the official US regulatory docs that slipped out in October 2025, reveal a beefier 1,545 mAh battery at 7.74 volts. That's about 20% more capacity, pushing battery life beyond 200 minutes of continuous shooting. Imagine filming an entire day trip without scrambling for a charger. The FCC ID is 2ANDROP041, and it confirms the device as a portable still and video camera with USB-C charging. They even tested it for SAR levels, that specific absorption rate for radio waves. And it passed with flying colors, meaning it's safe and ready for market. But don't stop here. We're just warming up. The prototypes show extra physical buttons below the display. Why? For quicker manual controls. Switch modes, adjust focus, or tweak exposure without diving into menus. It's like DJI is saying, we know you're in the moment. We've got your back. And the weight? Around 190 grams. Light enough to forget it's in your pocket but sturdy for daily abuse. Pricing leaks suggest it'll land between $599 and $699, depending on bundles, a steal for what you're getting. Alright, if that standard model has you hooked, wait until we hit the Pro variant. This is where the leaks go nuclear. The images show a bulkier gimbal head, heavier build, and, get this, a dual lens system. Primary wide-angle lens with that 1-inch sensor, paired with a secondary telephoto, possibly a 1/1.3 inch or even a square format for vertical video. Why square? TikTok and Instagram Reels. Baby. Optimized for social media without cropping. True optical zoom rumored at 2x to 4x.